A pleasant evening to you and welcome to the news on Niger Delta Television. I am Ebimesia Apa. First, the headlines. Bayelsa State Government assures residents of speedy restoration of power. Officials of Department of State Service DSS arrest NLC President Joe Ajaero at Abuja Airport. Plus, tanker explosion claims over 50 lives in Niger State. Now the news in details. Bayelsa State Government has assured residents of Yenagoa and its environs that the current blackout experienced in the state for over a month would soon be a thing of the past. Information, Orientation and Strategy Commissioner Honorable Ebiowo Koko OBI gave the assurance while speaking with newsmen after an on-the-spot assessment of repair works on the vandalized electricity distribution towers. Correspondent George Ameli tells us more.
The vandalization of power infrastructure along the Ahoda axis of the east-west road had in August sent Bayelsa State to total darkness with the destruction of 13 transmission towers along the Ahoda-Yenagoa 132 kV double circuit. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, had in a statement noted that it will take several months to replace the towers and reconstruct them to enable power supply restored to Bayelsa State. Commissioner for Information in Bayelsa State on Saturday took an assessment of the situation and brought Bayelsans up to speed on the current situation.
We told Bayelsans and the world that we are going to keep them informed. Since the last time we came here, it was a situation where the 3 towers were already down, vandalized by miscreants. But today, looking at the 3 towers, they are already up again. A lot of work, massive work has been done. And to the glory of God, the towers are only there now, erected to receive the cables or wires. That's where we are. And that is to say, on our own side, our towers have been repaired and the towers are ready.
Thereafter, the commissioner assured of power restoration shortly.
Our contractors that handled the 3 towers here will have to move to the Port Harcourt end, the other end, to strengthen the contractors that are already working there. On the other side, work is also ongoing. And I believe that very soon, with the level of work, we said 5 weeks. And now it is even less than 5 weeks. We are done with the Bayelsa end of the 3 towers. I believe that very soon, as they round up that of the River State, of course, power will return.
The Ahoda-Yenagoa 132 kV double circuit transmission line is crucial for evacuating power from the Ahoda transmission substation to the Yenagoa substation, which supplies electricity to the entire Bayelsa State. From Igbogene, George Ameli reporting for NDTV News.
China has signed a $3.3 billion deal with the Nigerian government. The agreement between both countries is aimed at developing the brass industrial park and methanol complex in Bayelsa State. Speaking with newsman Mohammed Manga, the Director of Information and Public Relations of the Federal Ministry of Finance, said the deal was reached on the sidelines of the African-China Conference in China's capital, Beijing. The transformative project, it was revealed, is expected to significantly boost Nigeria's industrial outputs and generate employment opportunities. Mohammed Manga further described the deal as a reaffirmation of both nations' commitments to deepen economic cooperation, strengthen bilateral ties, and foster sustainable development. Operatives of the Department of the State Service, DSS, have arrested the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, Joe Ajaero. Ajaero was arrested on Monday morning by the DSS operatives at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja, just as he was about to board a flight to the United Kingdom for an official assignment. Although details of his arrest are not yet fully known, he has been transferred to the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, for further handling. Ajaero's arrest comes as he was set to attend the Trade Union Congress TUC conference in the UK, which is taking place today. The situation remains under scrutiny as more information about the reasons for his detention is awaited. Peaceful coexistence between host communities and socially responsible companies have been identified as a panacea for the advancement and empowerment of local communities. Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Monday Ngobere, made the remark during the commissioning of the Bayelsa State Constructing and Fabrication Complex at Obuna. Correspondent Tariprido Ikidi was there for NDTV News and now reports.
In carrying out its responsibility of creating employment, advancing and developing local communities in the state, the Bayelsa State Government, in collaboration with Ceflam SGL, a world-class engineering, procurement, construction and installation company, has commissioned the Bayelsa State Construction and Fabrication Complex at Obuna in Gbarang Kingdom. Speaking on behalf of the Gbarang clan, His Royal Majesty King Fumpere Aka, who was ably represented by the paramount ruler of Obuna community, His Royal Highness Chief Permobowe Yuesibo, commended the government and Ceflam for citing the company at their community and stated their readiness to secure and move the company forward as their host.
As beneficiaries, as leaders, as parents, we have rated. I'm happy over having this event here today. But as for your security, safety, and otherwise, we are ready to be supportive.
Speaker of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Abraham Ngobere, who was ably represented by the leader of the House, Right Honorable Monday Obolo, and other commissioners present at the event, applauded the community for their peaceful disposition towards the company and urged other communities to follow suit in order to empower and develop their communities.
And then I'm happy that today what is happening here, no doubt, is going to our pipe fitters and welders are going to be maximally engaged and then guaranteeing employment and so many other things that comes with it.
Every loving Bayelsa will understand that the government is on their part and every investor is coming to them.
The basic thing there is for communities to ensure that their places are secure.
Construction manager of Ceflam, David Inokan, spoke on the activities carried out in the complex as chairman of the Nigerian Welders and Fitters Associations also aired their views.
Part of our social responsibility is to make sure we create employment opportunities for individuals and not only create opportunities for them and also to train them. Most of the workers we have in Ceflam, they were trained here, employed here, but we still go beyond that to do other things, giving support to community people in terms of welfare, we do those things, and management is still open for more things to happen.
It's our own project because we are the people directly working in this sector. We, the welders and the fitters, this is our work. This is what we wanted. This is what the government wanted. This is what Bayelsans wanted. We shouted out and the company yielded to our call. And here they are to commence their work.
High point of the occasion was the cutting of the tape, signifying the official commissioning of the company. Tariprido Ikidi, reporting for NDTV News.
No fewer than 100 persons have reportedly been burnt alive in a tanker explosion along Lapile-Agie Road in Niger State. Over 50 cows were burnt to ashes during the incident. The incident occurred when a petrol tanker loaded with fuel collided with a trailer truck carrying passengers and cattle from Woodhill in Kano State and heading to Lagos. Two other vehicles, a crane truck and a pickup van, were also involved in the incident. The explosion happened along the La Pile-Aguirre Road, approximately 2 kilometers from Dendo community, and all the dead have been given a mass burial. Meanwhile, the state governor Mohamed Umaru Bago has expressed sadness and regret over the loss of lives and properties. And on entertainment scene, Nigerian music producer Samuel Ogbuashuba, also known as Sam Clef, has blasted Davido for mocking his logistics manager, Israel DMW's estranged wife, Sheila Courage. For details of these and other entertainment stories, let's join Oguntunde Rebecca.
Nigerian music producer Sam Clef has criticized Davido for mocking Israel DMW's estranged wife Sheila Courage in a viral video. The video, which circulated on social media, shows Davido commenting while boarding his private jet that Sheila now regrets her separation from Israel. Israel and Sheila had parted ways less than a year after their 2022 wedding amid allegations of domestic violence and infidelity. Sam Clef took to his social media to express his disapproval, accusing Davido of lacking empathy and morals. He contrasted Davido's behavior with other top artists and suggested that Davido seek mentorship and counseling, sparking widespread discussion online. Days after being released, Nigerian music artist Dami Crane has rendered a mocking apology to David Adeleke, known as Davido. This was after Very Dark Man interfered for Crane, who was arrested by Davido for defamation. Crane comes out days later, rendering a mockery apology to Davido. This action has caused fans to call out Very Dark Man for begging Davido and being the cause of this disrespect. Davido's aide Israel, who spoke on the issue, blamed Very Dark Man for ever reaching out to Davido on the Ukraine issue. However, Very Dark Man has told Davido's fans to stop blaming him for trying to help and that everyone deserves a second chance, but expressed regret over his actions after seeking the Ukraine's post. He also added that he is in full support of any action that Davido takes from here on. Sonia Adesuwa, ex-wife of footballer Jude Igalo, has raised alarm on Instagram, claiming that Igalo's family and their pastor are trying to take her children away from her. Adesuwa, who had previously thanked Igalo for his support, now accuses the pastor of exploiting her marital issues for personal gain. She claims that the pastor pressured her to pay tithes before her marriage ended and warned of punishment for his actions. Sonia also asked his followers not to inquire about her involvement with church matters. Although she did not mention the name of the pastor, some fans are speculating about his identity based on her description. I am Ogutunde Rebecca, reporting from NDTV Entertainment News.
And now to sports news. Super Eagles of Nigeria at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, brightened their chances of qualifying for the 2025 AFCON by beating the Cheetahs of Benin Republic 3-0. For details of this report and others, here is Miene Ayemi.
At the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, Super Eagles easily defeated Benin Republic 3-0 on Saturday to begin their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying campaign. Lookman scored twice in the victory. Nigeria's first and third goals were scored by the Atalanta winger, who was also named man of the match. Lookman scored the first goal of the game in the first half after going on a solo run and finding the bottom corner. After coming on in the second half, Victor Osimhen scored with a scissors kick 6 minutes later, putting an end to Gennett Ross' team's hopes of a comeback. Lookman got his brace, heading in a cross from Simon Moses to make it 3-0. For their upcoming match on Tuesday, September 10, 2024 against Rwanda, the Super Eagles arrived in Kigali on Sunday. The Sunshine Stars thrashed Bayelsa United 3-0 on Sunday, September 8, 2024, after the team led by a new coach and several new players traveled to Ijebu-Ode. United didn't look sharp in either attack or defense as they were picked apart by the Akure-based team in a game that was supposed to showcase the changes that had been made to the team. They next play at home in the Samson Siasia Stadium. I am Ayemi Miene for NDTV Sports.
And now to our foreign news. At least 16 people have been killed in Israeli airstrikes on a number of military sites in central Syria. The Israeli strikes injured another 36 people and destroyed buildings and military facilities in the scientific research area in Masyaf and other sites. The strike also caused damage to the Masyaf-Wadi al-Oyun highway, resulting in massive fires in the Abbas area. Israel has acknowledged that it has carried out hundreds of strikes in recent years on targets in Syria, which it says are linked to Iran. To end the news, a recap of our major stories. Bayelsa State government has assured residents of Yenagoa and its environs that the current blackout experienced in the state for over a month would soon be a thing of the past. We also brought here reports that operatives of the Department of the State Service, DSS, have arrested the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, Joe Ajaero. And finally, no fewer than 100 persons have reportedly been burnt alive in a tanker explosion along La Pile-Aguier Road in Niger State. And that's it all on the news tonight. Many thanks for staying with us. I am Ebimesia Apa. Good night.